Branches of Shakas or Scythians. So I have already talked about Indo-Greek invasion, Greek invasion into India. You can go through my video lecture uploaded on my channel. Okay. What were the branches of Shakas or Scythians? The Greek were followed by, like after the Greek were followed by the Shakas. Okay, and the Shakas destroyed the Greek power in both Bactria and India. Shakas destroyed the Greek power both in Bactria and India, and controlled much larger part of India than had the Greeks. Even more than the Greeks, they captured the area. There were 5 branches of the Shakas with their seats of power in different parts of India and Afghanistan. So Shakas settled in Afghanistan, Punjab with Taxila as their capital. Like what are the branches? Shakas settled in Afghanistan, Punjab with Taxila as their capital, Mathura where they ruled for about 2 centuries, established hold over Western India. They established the hold over Western India because it was western part of the country was too much distributed in India. There was no unity. So whenever the invasion happened in India, it was through the western part only. Established power in the upper Deccan. Okay, and after this, the era of Vikram Samvat or Vikramaditya started on Vikramaditya. Okay, so what happened? The Shakas did not face any effective resistance from the rulers and the peoples of India. He faced through Greek, he removed it in Bactria and from India also. So they did not face any effective resistance, as the Chandragupta Maurya Empire was also not active there. Northwestern part is so distributed, so they did not face any effective resistance from the rulers and peoples of India. And in about 57 to 58 BC, we hear the king of Ujjain who effectively fought against the Shakas and succeeded in driving them out during his reign. That in 57 to 58 BC, we hear that king of Ujjain who effectively fought against the Shakas and succeeded in driving them out during his reign. Okay, and after this he called himself Vikramaditya. From here this title started, and era called Vikrama Samvat is reckoned. From his victory over the Shakas in 57 BC. Okay, from this time onwards, Vikramaditya became a coveted title, that whoever achieved anything great adopted this title, just as the Roman emperor adopted the title as Caesar to demonstrate their great power. As a result of this practice, we have as many as 14 Vikramaditya in Indian history, and Chandragupta II of the Gupta dynasty also being the most famous of them. Okay, so from here he moved Shakas. Now the question is, like, one famous ruler who was Rudra Daman. Rudra Daman was one more, like, a topic is another topic, that Rudra Daman one. And why is he famous? Why I am talking about him? That he was famous Shaka ruler in India, that is AD 130 and 50 around. He ruled not only over Sindh but also over substantial part of Gujarat, Konkan, Narmada Valley, Malwa and Kathiawar. And he is famous in history because of the repairs he undertook to improve the Sudarshan Lake in semi-arid zone of Kathiawar, which had been used for irrigation for a long time and dated back to the Mauryas. That he is famous in history because of the repairs he undertook to improve the Sudarshan Lake in semi-arid zone of Kathiawar, that is Indian Peninsula, which had been in use for irrigation for a long time and dated back to the Mauryas. Like, Mauryas were also using the part of the irrigation. Okay, so this was the end of that Shakas or Scythians. And just I will talk about the Parthians also, that Shakas domination in the northwestern India was after the Parthians, and in many ancient Indian history the two people are mentioned together as Shakas Pallavas. That's why I'm mentioning that, and both of them ruled India in parallel for some time. That Shakas and Pallavas, sometimes they ruled parallel for India for some time. And originally the Parthians or Pallavas lived in Iran from where they moved to India. And in comparison to the Greeks and the Shakas, they occupied only a smaller portion of northwestern India in the 1st century AD. And the most famous Parthian king was Gondophares, during whose reign Saint Thomas is said to have come to India to propagate Christianity. So in the period of Parthians, one Christian missionary came to propagate Christianity. That's it only. Okay, thank you.